All right. So John is concerned because him and Keanu are friends. They get along so well. He's been on her show. She's been on his show. They met in AC. They got along really well. So he doesn't know what's going on here.
Okay. Too late. I did that. Okay. Let me get Keanu here. I love Keanu. I don't want to, say anything bad. Let me see. This is my problem. My friend Chris winds me up. Keanu called you a scumbag. And I'm like, what? Keanu called you a scumbag.
We know this move.
Are you kidding me?
And I'm like, what?
All he did was talk about her ass.
Immediately,
What?
email Gino and go, hey, Gino, why's Keanu trashing me? I've been nothing but nice to her.
So first off, I have to pause it there. John had his friend tell him that Keanu said he was a scumbag. So he immediately emailed Gino and said, hey, how come Keanu called me a scumbag?
There's no in between.
It doesn't make any fucking sense at all.
Right.
I was talking to Keanu and Gino about this yesterday on Point Table Point. They both joined us on the show. It's like, Keanu's like, he has my number. He's called me before. He's texted with me. Why is he reaching out to Gino? It's like he's tattletaling or something. Just so you know, your fiance saying mean things about me and we're friends.
Get her in line.
It sounds awfully misogynistic.
Yeah, don't you think? Yeah. It's crazy.
Classic John, though. Like, I mean, I like Keanu, but she's a dirty cunt.
Yeah, well, no, he turns very quickly.
Oh, I know, he will.
But also, just the idea that he doesn't even look it up first. He's just told something by a guy and decides to just immediately reach out to Gino.
Yeah, like, check that
Then
off your
turns
bingo
out I
card.
didn't say anything. So it's like, I don't know why everyone has to wind me up, It's fucking crazy. Everyone likes to get me mad.
You don't know why? You don't know why people want to wind you up, John. Okay, well, I guess you'll never learn.
It's the only good thing about you.
I don't think she said, oh, her mom looks hot. I'm going to beat one off to her mom tonight.
Carl. Yes, our buddy Carl's show. And by the way, you're always great on there, and I laugh.
Who is this fucking ugly broad, this Missy B?
Oh, he doesn't remember me? We had something. I thought we had something.
He's so bad at this. Who is this ugly broad?
Yeah.
Well, any woman who would never have the time of day for him is ugly. It's
Correct.
like sixth grade all over again.
And he has to
I
act
don't even like her. She's ugly.
He has to act like he doesn't know who Missy B is,
Yeah.
who he's met multiple times in person.
It's only Pocky's girlfriend.
Like narcissists, that's what they do. They take the highest good and they invert it. It's just common. So it's like, I can't wait. This is so exciting.
Yeah. Okay. So
I'm sure it goes through it. She's a fat pig, right?
Well,
There's
John,
a lot of obesity under here, guys.
it's amazing that John understands why Missy B makes fun of John. And it's not because John is goofable in every single way, and it's a lot of fun to goof on him. No. There's a very good reason for it.
I can get along with anybody. I can get along with John Melendez. He's a complete...
You're like a universal solvent. You're just the easy water of...
Oh, you know what? Missy, I know you're calling me his girlfriend.
Oh, now you do.
And I know you got to toe the fucking company line for Pocky. You're about 40 years younger than him. And I get it. You got to fucking trash me because you're fucking racist, homophobic, transphobic, anti-Semitic.
Anti-Semitic?
Fucking boyfriend doesn't like me anymore. But you know what?
Anymore.
Why don't you grow a pair? Seriously, why don't you just fucking stand up for yourself and go, you know what, Anthony, I'm not going to get into the fucking weeds with Stuttering John. Because you know what? I'm going to come back at you harder.
Oh.
The weeds.
Oh, I know. What's he even talking about?
He's in a restaurant.
Doesn't make any sense. So,
honestly, like if I had if to get Ant's attention was strictly to shit on John, then like I need to reevaluate this last 10 years with, like what is a relationship based on if it's not on John?
No,
You've been dropping the ball.
In John's mind, and Kevin Brennan thinks this way too. It's like if you go after someone, it's because you're trying to please someone else. See, I'm mean to this person too. Are we friends now? It's like that's how anyone lives their life.
I'd have way more friends.
Yeah, no shit. You have zero friends.
And it was so telling. He goes, because your boyfriend doesn't like me anymore. Oh.
I mean, listen, we all. He said he didn't know who I was, and now he says he knows who I am.
Yeah.
So he must remember that I met him, and my hatred towards him is because of the in-person experience that I had to endure. So
that actually is going to set up this next clip because you can explain this to him now.
Honestly, yeah. Look,
So okay.
him saying,
Okay. Missy, what have I done to you? What have I ever fucking done to you? Seriously. You claim I hit on you. Okay. If I
That's
did.
unbelievable.
Okay. What's so bad about that? I mean, that should be a compliment, right?
Not coming from you. God, you're
So
repulsive. I'm
besides
sorry.
that, what did I do to you? But you got to follow. You got to fucking draw the lines of connect all the dots to Pocky's face, and then you have to fucking trash me because Pocky don't like me. It's it's so fucking transparent and pathetic, and you're not smart. You probably never graduated high school. You probably never graduated college.
Missy, comment?
I mean, I don't need to prove anything to him. I do have a lot of, like student loan debt. I could say otherwise, but I did all the things, but I don't think I need to prove.
No,
that.
you don't have to comment on that part. That's the dumbest thing. This is what John keeps doing.
No, you probably didn't. You probably didn't.
You're not smart like me. I have a degree, so I'm smart.
Your lady brain didn't do any of the things that Stuttering John Melendez has done.
Anthony's got millions of dollars, but you know what? Never graduated high school.
Yeah. Oh, John said he's more famous than Anthony too on this episode. I don't have that clip.
He did.
But yeah, it's so insane. So John's saying he never did anything to you, Missy, and that you should be very nice to him.
Okay.
You disagree with that?
I mean, when I left that awful event that you can call stand up, when we watched it, I just couldn't. I did the I'm watching you, you fucking piece of shit before I left. Like, he knows I don't like him, but he just whatever. This is great. Continue, please.
All right, yes.
I'm loving this.
He just can't fathom that more than one person would not like him.
Yeah.
It's just like, she only doesn't like me because Anthony doesn't like me.
He just needs more villains.
Yes.
He just needs more to help validate him, and that's all this is.
He's a victim. He loves being a victim, and it's never his fault. That's what it comes down to. It's like he was always nice to you.
Victim.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a martyrism.
The cry bully, as Phil used to point out. All right, let's get back to this.
I can quell the douchebaggery out of anybody. I can quell it. I can quell it all. John Melendez, so when he had me on, or I guess Visconti popped on his show, and then he came on my show, and obviously the man's trying to impress me and be like,
it's sushi.
It's
okay. Keanu, I'm not trying to impress you. I'm being me. I'm being nice. Now I'm trying to impress you? Are you out of your fucking mind? You don't think I've been with hot women? No. My fucking ex-wife was hotter than you. My fucking ex-girlfriend's hotter than you. My fucking girl, you know how many? I was with a Playboy centerfold, Keanu. You're not that impressive to me.
Wait, so now he doesn't like her anymore?
No, because he's been with hotter girls. Because everyone knows that once you sleep with a girl who's hotter, then you don't like any of the other girls that are less hot than her for the rest of your life. That's how that works. You're never trying to get laid by someone who's less hot ever again. And I like the Keanu's response to it yesterday on Point Dale Point. She goes, John, what's a centerfold? It's like, she's a little too young for you, John.
Old man.
Yeah. But yeah, so John now is saying, so he's already getting fired up. All she said was he's trying to impress me. He was trying to impress her. He went on her show, asked her if she had a college degree, only because he wanted to say, I have a degree from NYU, and he's throwing out his credits like he always does. He's always trying to impress everyone with his credits.
Yeah.
Because he's in a 500 square foot apartment studio apartment in the valley, and he's wearing a shirt that's torn up. Yeah. And so he's like,
that he stole from his brother.
I used to be something. It's the only thing he can say.
I know I look like I work at the Goodwill, but I actually have a degree from NYU.
Yeah.
I just need to bring it up.
Yeah. And it's the Salvation Army is where I work, not the Goodwill, just so you know.
But I also have a degree from there.
Okay. So this is where John gets pretty upset here.
I could handle the douchebaggery. What douchebaggery, Keanu? Holy shit. These
Literally that
fucking
line.
people are amazing.
Yeah, he's still reacting to what we just saw. Okay.
Yeah.
That's all they said was Missy goes, you can handle the douchebaggery. She goes, oh yeah, I can handle all the douchebaggery. And John's already losing his mind.
And keep in mind, the closer he gets to his camera, the more full of shit and performative he is.
Yes, correct.
Every
Yes.
time.
This is all an act.
That's the metric.
Yeah.
People are amazing. I was nothing but a gentleman. I was as kind as fuck to her, kind as fuck to her boyfriend, kind as fuck to Chad. I was just the normal stuttering John that everybody knows and loves when they get to meet me. And look at you now.
Everybody knows and loves. You know, there's a giant community of people all goofing on me nonstop.
I know.
But everyone loves me, obviously.
Yeah. We'll see March 10th where you're supposed to show up and meet all those people.
Right,
that love you
yeah.
so
Where
much.
are you this weekend, Johnny? Supposed to be here, buddy. All right, so he's still reacting to that same clip that we saw.
This is worse than I thought.
This
When
is
you're with
war.
fucking Pocky's fucking underage girlfriend, I gotta listen to you trashing me.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Missy, you're underage and you've been dating Anthony for 10 years?
He just complimented Anthony
How old
and
were
Missy
you
by
when you
saying
started dating then?
I mean, I didn't graduate high school. I didn't even go to elementary school. I just went right to Roslyn Heights. My dad shipped me there. He's like, I'm a big O&A fan. Go get him, girl.
I gotta listen to you trashing me.
You don't have to.
Oh my god! Don't get me started with you.
Too late.
Okay,
Oh,
Keanu?
no.
So we're still reacting to that same clip that we just saw.
She's gonna, and look how annoying Kumi's girlfriend looks. Little snobby little bitch. And now now you're gonna, douchebaggery? You gotta handle me now, kid? Oh, I can handle it. What did I do? What did I say? What? What did I say? I said, once I beat off to you in the morning?
Is he talking to the cat?
Once you've repeated it like a bunch of times.
But also, this thing that John does, he doesn't want to have a conversation with anyone.
Sure.
But he pretends that he is. He pretends he's talking. He's like waiting for an answer. What did I do to you?
Oh, the
wait.
cat's got your tongue, huh?
Yeah, right.
Talking to the roaches on the wall.
Fucking idiots. So stupid. But I like that Missy's just sitting there smiling. He's like, what a snobby little bitch.
It's like remember the kid who was like, he's got a punchable face, the kid with the Trump hat with the
Yes.
Indian guy.
Yeah.
Perfect example of that.
All right. So this is now John turning on Keanu. And this is so predictable. Remember,
Poor Keith.
Keanu is the girl wearing the leather pants that John was so turned on by, he had a J.O. a day later.
Why
Get
do you
over
wait?
yourself, Keanu. Get over yourself. You're a dime a dozen. You're not that hot. You don't have a great body. Shut up.
So douchey, but I can't help myself.
So douchey now?
Smart, good people.
I know. I fucking.
That was complete rake step. Like he paused it there
Yes.
so that she could shit on him right after that.
Perfect timing right there. It's so stupid and I'll use John's word, transparent, that he thought she was hot, and then she goes, yeah, he's kind of a douchebag, and he's like, you're not hot at all. In
Yeah.
fact, you have a terrible body. Like, okay.
Yeah. So not hot that I jerked off the thought of somebody wearing clothes.
Right.
Yeah.
We need one of those flashbacks right there.
Right. So for some reason, Missy is now ugly and Keanu doesn't have a hot body. Okay, John, sure.
Right.
Well, we'll all play along. I'm sure
Bizarro
that's
world.
exactly what's happening right here. Why not?
John's Superman.
He's rewatching the same part again. He's really bad at scrubbing. he doesn't understand precise scrubbing. So he scrubs back way too far, and then he watches the whole thing again.
He's never scrubbed anything.
Very bad at scrubbing. Good point.
Producer Chris, every time.
Every time.
They're
Yes,
my
wait.
favorite drops.
So he rewatches the same part again, and again is upset about the same thing.
I guess Visconti popped on his show, and then he came on my show, and obviously the man's trying to impress me and be like,
Obviously, I'm trying to impress you.
That's what she said.
He did this already.
Does he just not remember
I'm
from 30
trying
seconds ago?
No, he doesn't have
you.
comebacks.
Yeah. So he's
Are
going
you
to
that
say it a few
delusional?
times.
Do you think I give a frog's fat ass about impressing you?
Yes, I think you want to fuck her, John.
Yeah.
You explained your entire fantasy when you were jerking off to her about how you guys were reading books together at first, and you went to dinner, and then you guys were reverse cowgirl.
missed
He had
that
all these
part so
details.
Came inside her.
Came inside her and tried to start a family. It was nuts.
And now he's like,
Indy, I know.
girls are yucky.
You think I'm trying to impress you? Yes, obviously. And he never has a comeback. So that's why he has to repeat the thing he just heard because he's got nothing else. So now he gets very mean. He's hurt. So he's going to get nasty now.
You're an OnlyFans fucking prostitute. That's all you are. And believe me, I don't fucking have to impress you.
Oh, God, I can't face
And don't say you don't show everything on your OnlyFans because you do.
Did he just spit on you, Kindy?
Yeah.
I can't his there's
Just
so
his
many
mouth, his butthole mouth.
there's so many things disgusting about him, but his mouth is the worst. and not just because of the shit that comes out of it. He does the turtle lip, the snapping turtle lip. He's got that, and just
The way he said fans reminded me of Joan Crawford in Mommy Dearest. She's like, why can't you give me the respect that I'm entitled to? And she goes, because I'm not one of your fans. Yeah, he wound up that F.
I thought you were going to say it reminds you of the fact that he has none. Oh, God, no.
Every time. Every time.
Well, I want to play this again, the end of this.
You. And don't say you don't show everything on your OnlyFans because you do.
Oh, there's someone who's been Googling Keanu Thompson OnlyFans images. Yes.
It's the only show prep he does.
Yes. I love that. It's like, well, you just kind of let it out of the bag there, John. You do want to impress her, I would imagine. You're looking at her nude.
Vince needs to send him a no ma'am shirt.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what he needs right
That's
now.
where he's at right now. So now, because you know how he likes to yell at people who aren't there and can't respond, now he's going to yell at Gino.
Gino, was I trying to impress her? No. Was I being nice? Yes.
No.
Gino, look. She drew first blood. Are you watching this, Gino? Are you watching this? Because I am. And I ain't happy about it. I'm not happy. I'm glad my buddy Chris fucking showed me this because I ain't happy about it.
You fuck.
John strikes me as a guy who actually has imaginary friends.
Yeah.
The
yeah,
way
he talks
he's
to them.
talking
I bet
to
he talk-
Gino right now,
Well, does he think Gino's going to take his side?
I don't know what he thinks. He loves talking
Maybe if
to
he
people
yells
like that.
loud enough, I don't know.
guess.
Get back on track. Let's talk about the real villain here, obviously. Keanu. Let's get back on that.
Oh, but you're with Pocky's girlfriend. So you gotta join the bandwagon, don't you? Because you gotta impress Pocky's girlfriend. Because Pocky's girlfriend, fucking Gino works for Pocky. You gotta fucking throw me under the bus for fucking Pocky. Fuck you, Keanu.
A finger and all.
Oh, it's like
Fuck
a pig
you.
hoof.
The most insulting thing is that he acts like Keanu can't have her own thoughts in her head. That she has to sit there.
Well, she's a woman, and clearly
Right.
that's what he thinks about women.
Yes. That's enough talking out of you.
But she really didn't say anything.
No. So far, he
She,
hasn't
like-
seen anything that would get him this upset.
He's just doing his own version of Kumia's cucks now.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
like he's one step away from being Zuma.
Yeah, just overreacting to nonsense. It's not that interesting at all. But finally, we do get to an insult, and this is the insult that shook the Dabbleverse this week.
But I can't help myself that I find it entertaining. You just talk to him like a fucking kindergartner.
Oh my God. Oh my
He
God.
was taken aback.
Yeah, well, let me point something out because John scrubbed the video way back, watched the whole thing over again. And so he saw her say that and then it goes, what? And then scrubs it back and watches the whole thing again.
Yeah.
So he knew that was coming up because he was like waiting, like, how am I going to react to this? So then he had it in his head. Then he's heard it again. He's like, oh, he pauses it right there.
You talk to me like a kindergartner?
Oh my God, his soul left his body.
You talk to me like a kindergartner.
Yes.
Keanu, I ain't no kindergartner.
Okay.
Double negative. I'm not a kindergartner. Keanu, I can run circles around you when it comes to intelligence.
On the playground.
Yeah.
I was hoping he would say
Certainly not physically.
So that apparently was the most insulting thing you could say to John is that you're talking to him like he's a kindergartner.
It's one of the more insulting things you could say to a kindergartner.
Yes.
It really is letting us know. It's so great.
Yeah, he wants to be respected for his intelligence. I think that's the thing that really gets under his skin the most is when you say, you're kind of an idiot.
Yeah.
He gets very upset about that.
Well, I lost my looks. That's evident. So I'll have to lead into my intelligence.
Right.
God.
So this is the way he gets back at someone saying that he's a dummy.
You're nothing but a two-bit whore. Got it? Yeah, I said it. You're fucking on OnlyFans and you're charging people so you can show your naked body. And you're talking to me like a kindergartner? You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Okay. So
Is he slut shaming?
Yeah,
Yes.
100%.
Mr. Progressive over here is now slut shaming.
But he's also mad that she's charging.
Yeah, it should be free. I know
You get money.
You must be really stupid if you're hot and you're using that to get money.
Yeah. He's jealous because he could never do that. All he could do is let people make fun of him on the internet for money.
Right.
Instead, nobody would give him any money for being hot,
Yeah, that's
ever.
a good point. When you talk about being a whore, John literally pimps himself out there and reads super chats, people just goofing on him and his family. And that's how he makes a living now. That's way more embarrassing than being a hot chick and showing your body.
Yeah, that's so embarrassing.
He should go on OnlyFans and use his crooked, ugly finger and do like finger paints. And that's it, but never show his face. He probably actually could like make weird money for
You know
that.
what I want to see him do next is have like a dunking booth backdrop and just Rotten Tomato. You buy Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
They're digital tomatoes throwing it and just like hitting him in the face because that's what he's doing right now. That's his job is to let people throw tomatoes at him.
That was pitched to Chad Zubak to come to DabbleCon and just sit in a dunk tank.
Yeah.
Oh, for real though?
For real.
Oh,
yeah, we asked Chad if he would do
I
that.
would have spent a lot of money on that.
Oh my God.
We'll give you 50% of the proceeds. Okay, yeah. I'll
I would give
take
him
a lot.
more. I'd be like 80. Yours.
Yeah. All right, so this is hilarious because what Keanu's explaining here is how she has to stroke John's ego whenever she talks to him, which everyone does, or else he gets
No
very
one should
upset.
stroke anything of John.
Exactly.
But listen to what John says. It's so stupid.
And then be like, yeah, I call him, well, you're the prom king of the
You insulted
Dabbler.
kindergarten.
Hey, you called me that. I don't give a shit what you call me. Get it right. The Duke of the Dabbleverse.
She called him the prom king of the Dabbleverse. He goes, I don't care what you call me, but get it right. I'm the Duke of the Dabbleverse. What?
Wasn't it not that long ago that he hated the word dabble and
Yes.
all that? Like,
Yeah, he's embraced it now.
And then he was
okay.
the goat.
Hey, he's come far.
Yes, now
he was a goat. Now he's the Duke.
the Duke of the Dabbleverse.
Dookie.
All right, Missy, it's coming back on you now.
Okay.
I hope you're ready for this. This is going to get pretty hurtful.
That's
You
hilarious.
insulted kindergartners with that. They are smart.
Oh, look at you, Pocky's fucking sperm receptacle. Look at you, sperm receptacle. You got now fucking put me down. Look at Keanu. Let's trash John.
Can't
They
help
do
but
seem
make
to be
Kiki
having
laugh.
fun.
I love making Kiki laugh.
I love John trying to figure out what the insult's going to be. I got to watch that again.
What do you call it? What do you
look
call
at
it?
you, Pocky's fucking
So quick on his feet.
The ever popular.
The one thing he should be good at is insults. It's
Yeah.
all he throws out
Right.
all day long.
That's all
every
he's
day.
received
all
his
he
whole
hears.
life.
Yeah.
Yes. Can't
Always
come
be
up with
blushing.
can't come up with an insult. All right, we got a couple more clips to play. I do want to bring on Dick Masterson because he's here.
Whoa!
We got a package
I've been wanting to meet
for
Dick.
Dick. Hey, what's happening?
Dick
Dick?
package.
Hey.
Your hair's looking, I've seen better.
How dare you, Dick Masterson?
Wow, what a piece of shit this guy is. And the funny thing is, he paused the video to say that.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna roast her. Pause.
And it's at least the second
Hello,
time he's heard
darkness,
it.
my old friend.
He's got nothing for it. It's good stuff. Anyway, meet Missy B. Missy B, meet Dick Masterson.
Hi,
Dick,
Missy.
big fan.
How's it going? Oh, thanks.
All right, so now you and Keanu are going to do your guys' Stuttering John impressions. And John gets very upset about this.
Because he's always been nice to me, and it doesn't offend me when he's like, Keanu in those leather pants. I definitely jerked off to her.
Oh my god! I promise, I'm only gonna jerk off to both of you once.
Oh, is that her impression of me? Look at this girl. Oh. You know what? This is the reason why men need Viagra.
Ooh.
Dude, can you please?
Sick burn.
Can you back it up
You're
to when they
fatter than
said?
hell. You can't get an erection. That's why.
Yeah, I know. He's looking at all
Not
these
the two
attractive
skinny
women.
girls.
He's looking at all these attractive women. He's going, yep, this is why guys can't get it up. Like, what?
This is why we
The
go
fucking
gay.
Frog King over here.
The look on his face though when they were saying that, he was just like so
This one right
in
here.
shock.
John, if you need Viagra for either of those two girls, you're probably gay.
Yeah, no shit. All right. So after this, so he's playing all this stuff. He's reacting to. He's getting all upset. Keanu asks him for the link so she can come on the show. So he sends it to her. She comes on the show, and John, I apologize. Just apologizes to him immediately. We were just having lighthearted fun. I wasn't trying to upset you. You know, we've always been great on each other's shows. And this is how John handles her coming on the show.
I want to apologize, if that's okay with you. Number two,
The next time you're on with Missy B, Pocky's fucking new sperm receptacle who pays your husband to be
not
on
a
his
new
network.
sperm receptacle. She's been around forever. And I love her, and I love Anthony. So
And this
imagine
all
my
comes from-
dismay.
It all comes from your relationship with Pocky.
Hang on. What's that, John?
She does yelling in the background. If he calls him Pocky one more fucking time.
This all spurs from your relationship with Pocky. That's why you.
I
had to
love
take
them.
this-
They're two of our really
Yes,
best friends.
and that's why you had to take this fucking line. You had to just say, "Okay, I'm going to trash John because Pocky doesn't like John."
Also, he has great skin, and he's looking wonderful. So I disavow when you say that. But you know,
My betrothed.
This is another thing that John does. He makes fun of Keanu for using British phrases, which is something that John does
English
all the
phrase.
fucking time. It's enraging.
hell.
Fucking hell. So I shagged this girl the other day. Dick, John likes to hang out at this British pub. And so because of that, he has an accent, kind of like how Madonna got an accent from living in England. He got one from
I'm
drinking
such
in
an
a pub.
alcoholic that How big of an alcoholic are you? Well, the closest bar is a British pub, so I got a British accent now.
I was saying this before the show started, but I was watching that Oasis doc last night, and every time they said fucking hell, it was triggering me. I'm like, oh, I can't stand that phrase now.
It's alcoholic code switching.
Right.
And he still managed to develop the lowest class British accent possible.
Right. Yeah.
It's amazing. It's perfectly
I'm
translated.
sorry. I have a. Okay. Hey, John. I'm so sorry. I'm a.
I can't hear you, fucking
Oh
lunatic.
no!
Fucking, it's just enough.
Watch
Let me
this.
block her. I don't want to hear from this fucking crunt again.
So he's mad that she called him immature. She comes out to apologize. He kicks her off and then blocks her immediately. I don't want to get a text from her ever again. Blocked. That's very immature of you,
I'm gonna
John.
take my ball.
He's
and go
doing
home.
her a favor. Jesus.
Yeah, no shit. That's for sure. So I just thought that was funny that John kind of proved that he should be treated like a kindergartner.